Okay, we got some parts together here. We're gonna head over to Lyric now, give them the 3. We've got, these aren't for the 3, these are for the big one. But what do we have in there? Two throttle position sensors, the evaporative purge valve, the rear ECS stainless braided brake lines that couldn't be put in before. Because Dave Walter thinks the lines are too rusty. Lyric laughed and said, oh, they'll probably go right in. And there's something else that was in here. Maybe not. Well, some piece of tubing for the evaporative purge valve. But that's going to start today. The realtor called. She's not coming till 3. So that was pushed back an hour, which is good because 2 was kind of a problem anyways. So we're going to go get that fixed. Well, I could get used to that. It is 60 degrees. That ain't bad for February or March 7th. We're coming in, unfortunately, to a week of rain, at least according to the iPhone app. So Tom originally wanted the M5. I've told you this a million times. I wanted it in there today. As far as I know, the engine's not back. It is supposed to come back today. Every time I hear that, it just means less and less. But I'll let you know if we hear anything today. He was planning on having it March 1st at the latest. That was already adding 2 weeks of, you know, they're busy, they needed to order a part-time. So it was supposed to be back March 1st. They would have had until today to finish building it. It would be on a stand and ready to be put in the car. So today he wanted the car in there. Then over the remaining 3 weeks in March, that would be the opportunity to take the old engine out, exhaust, transmission, differential, driveline, all of that's got to come out of there. And then put the new one in, and I would have it in 3 to 4 weeks from now. But that is not the case, as the engine's not even back yet. So we're going to find out today just about how much we're going to be delayed with this whole thing. But looking at the upcoming week, it's going to be warm. It's like 70 degrees one of these days, the next couple days. But the little weather thing says 6 days in a row of straight rain. Well, I find it hard to believe, even for Ohio, that there will be a 6 straight day period where there is nothing but wet roads and precipitation. That would be a real trick. So there's got to be some morning, afternoon, evening, sometime, a dry 20 minutes where I can get it in there, give them the keys, and say, have at it. Something here is dicked. I think they missed the driveway. Uh-oh. No bueno. We're going by again. Oh, Dick. Oh, Dick. 335. Might have a cracked head. Testing for water and oil. Best thing is, that's a 6-speed manual. 335. No PDC? No. That's weird. It's only 120,000 miles. Hey, good morning. So I got a ride back from Lyric. They didn't have a loaner available, so my mom came and picked me up, came back here, and I had a super productive afternoon. The realtor came, she called me this morning and said that 2 wasn't going to work. She was held up somewhere, so it ended up being about 3:30. She was here just a couple minutes, did a walk through the house, looked in every room, basement, garage, bedrooms, first floor, all of that. Got an idea of the house, and she's going to contact my dad. We're not listing super soon, I don't think. This is just kind of pre-market analysis, figure out what we're up against here trying to sell a house. But I had semi-anticipated having the 330 back today, and that's not the case because I am rocking with Genesis keys for tonight and tomorrow morning. Tom and I really didn't talk about it. I had just wrongly assumed that since it was a 3-hour job and I was dropping the car off at 1:30, he'd give me a call before they close at, I don't know, 6 or something and let me know it's done. I'd go get it. So I called him about 5:50 or something like that. He said they got the sensors out, no problem, and it wasn't done. He was very apologetic that we hadn't discussed that. And he said he certainly could have had it done today if he just knew that I needed it today, but whatever, that's fine. Genesis needs to be driven, so it's not too bad. It's going to be done at 10 a.m., which means I'll go to my 11 to 12:15 class, come back here at 12:45, get the car shortly after that. 3:30 should then be done. Good news, the block and heads, according to Tom, came in today, so the engine's back, and that's really good news. Hopefully we'll get in there tomorrow, see it, take some pictures, take some video when I pick up the 330. The Mini, he needs a couple of days to put the Mini back together because that's in the spot where the M5 is going to be. They've devoted that whole corner of the shop to the M5 project. So when the Mini's done and they put that all back together, then I'll be able to bring the car in. So he's looking at sometime after Wednesday. So I just need a dry day Wednesday through the weekend. I'm sure he'd meet me and let me come in or something if that's what works. Or Monday, Tuesday next week. But after the realtor came today, I did a bunch of classwork. I got some assignments done, group posts. I got a couple things pending, couple big things still. The project tomorrow night, I did write up my script that or my notes that I'm gonna read off of tomorrow night while presenting. Took care of that. Did a quiz, did assignment 3 for advertising and promotion management. I scheduled online for ProctorU an exam for global business management, which is interesting. This is the class that had the case study with no instructions whatsoever. There haven't been any lessons in this class. There's been read this article, answer these 3 questions. We've done 2 of those, and I did the case study. So I have no idea what's going to be on this exam. The good news is it's open book, open note. I have a book. There are no notes. So hopefully it's out of the book, which unfortunately doesn't have an index. But if I know what chapters it's over, which I'm sure I'll find in the syllabus, then we'll be able to find that information, knock that exam out Monday of next week, the 14th. So it's going to be a busy 7-8 days before spring break here, but it'll pay off, and we're going to get it done, as I've said a million times. So it's 2 a.m. I'm going to go to bed, get up tomorrow, do all that, and I'll probably talk to you guys on the way to or at Lyric, checking out the M5 engine tomorrow before assembly hopefully begins this week sometime. All right, good night.